ladies and gentlemen, to the podcast. We got special guests in the buildings today. For real, for real. We got Rudy Bears, right?
What's up, guys? Yep, that's right.
That's what's up. And we at his gym down here in the Westport area, whatnot. And these are the fighters that he's training and whatnot. And I'm gonna let the coach tell a little bit about himself and his fighters.
All right, I'll start it off. So I started this gym just this year. We've only been open for a year. All right, we go back to 2010. Steve Snyder, he's the actual caveman, started the caveman crew in Raytown. We opened that gym. We've been running that gym for 13 years. All these guys have joined me in some point of time and have trained alongside me this whole time. Will Johnson, I believe he was the one that's joined me first. We've been with Will with what, 10 years? So 10 or so years, more. Seems like forever. Will was a young man when he first joined up with us, straight out of football, and has been continuing to train ever since then. I'm gonna go ahead and start from this side and just introduce everybody. So we got Ward Jackson here, master of flips. And if you've seen Ward's Facebook, Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about. Ward's the guy that you want to invite to the pool because he will turn that shit up, I promise. All right, we got Ralph Hernandez. This is my cousin Ralph. He's been training with me since he was like this tall. Ralph's been wrestling, Jiu-Jitsu-ing, Kempo, boxing, Muay Thai. Ralph's done it all his whole life. Ralph is a gamer when it comes to fighting. So watch for Ralph Hernandez. He's coming up. Enrique has been with McElhone, has been with us for 2 months now. He is a 5th degree black belt from Brazil. I met Enrique in Brazil. We got to talking. We worked things out. It was a long time of working things out, but he is now here looking to be a permanent resident here in our gym. Shout out to Enrique. He knows his stuff. All right. And then I already discussed Will here. He's the man of the hour. Michael Banks. Michael Banks has been with me for a long time. Michael Banks came in with no knowledge of fighting and is now a professional fighter in MMA. Yeah. He's got submission of the year in some of his fights. His stand-up is outstanding, and you will find that out when you enter the cage with him. Then we got Jesse Pringle. Jesse Pringle's been with me a long time too. Me and Jesse started fighting around the same time back in the early 2000s, and we had our journey. His nickname was the Avalanche because I always figured because he's just raining knees on people. So Jesse the Avalanche Pringle. He's one of the coaches here too. He teaches on Thursday night in Raytown. That's pretty much the gist of our squad here. There's more guys outside the camera, but you can't see them.
That's what's up. Yeah, I know I see the guy on the bike over there too. We got you in the picture too. Yeah, I seen y'all working out earlier, man. So y'all work out like this all the time, or is, you know?
So these guys can jump in too, but it's Sunday Fun Day. Sunday is sparring. We've always sparred on Sunday. You know, I see a lot of gyms that spar every day, and to me, you'll burn your fighters out. There's a lot more chance for injuries if you're sparring every day. So we kind of limit it to Sundays, but we do spar during the week too, but mainly sparring is just Sunday. Sunday, just sparring. We're not teaching techniques. You're getting to learn and use your techniques. Learn the ones that work, learn the ones that don't work, and get to put your actions out. So, what you guys think?
Yeah, I feel like we train pretty intense here pretty often, pretty much every day. I know I come up generally every day at some point if I'm not like hitting the treadmill or doing weights, and I'll jump into class because we got plenty of classes here. As far as intensity wise, one of my favorite classes right now is the wrestling class. They get after it, and that's every Tuesday night. So.
Hey, and Sunday sparring, we spar every Sunday at 4 o'clock unless it's football season. Then we're opposite of the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a game at noon. We have practice at 4. The Chiefs have a late game at 3:30. We have a practice at noon. So we're opposite. So we don't miss Sundays, even though the game's on. We don't miss the games either. If it's a late night practice or it's a Monday night game, it's always 4 o'clock. So these guys know that it's always 4 o'clock regardless.
Mm-hmm. So how do, if anybody want to be a part of the program, how do they sign up?
Basically, and I don't mean to just be the one hogging the mic here,
Okay.
but but hey, basically they need to come in and try out a class. Our first class is free, no matter what class it is. Pick out a class, look online, rbjjmma.com, and find a class that you want to try, suitable, whether it's wrestling or boxing or security class, which is a new one we added, or jiu-jitsu. Any of those classes, you come on out, try out a class. We'll accommodate you no matter what your level of training. You could already be a black belt, and we'll throw you in with the normal guys. Or if it's your first time, you've never done a martial art in your life, we'll help you out and put you to the side and show you what we're doing, why we're doing it, and get you up to speed.
And if it's your first day, man, don't be scared if you haven't done anything fighting wise, because when I started, I didn't do anything, like no wrestling in high school or anything. So if you haven't had any fight experience, man, still do it. Like, I'm a professional fighter now. It's only been like 4 or 5 years, and yeah, so it's possible.
Cool. So what's the driving force for you to start fighting or whatnot?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, me? I just like violence. I like hurting people.
We know you playing.
No, in all severity. Like, when I was younger, me and my friends used to fight each other and stuff. And, like, you always hear the saying, like, there's a time and a place for everything. So I never really thought that it was actually real, but it's really a time and a place to be able to beat people up and get celebrated for it. You know?
Hey,
So,
and this is the place.
yeah. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's just, I really like violence.
And just adding on to that, as part of our training and stuff, we're showing people about the switch. There's an on and an off switch, all right? Normally, most of the time in your life, that switch is